Okay, there we go. What's up, YouTube? Today, got a 2017 Buick Envison 2.5 liter Ecotec, non-turbo, all-wheel drive. Doing a tune-up, spark plug change, changing out the air filter, cabin filter good. I already checked that. That's cool. And doing an oil change also, but I'm gonna separate the video for the oil change. I ain't gonna have no big 2-hour long goddamn one video. So went on here trying to see if I seen anything. I usually, it's pretty straightforward. Bang, ain't nothing but a 4-banger, 4-cylinder, you know what I'm saying? But just be one to look, okay, anything I done move out the way to, the plug is sitting right here where move this plenum out the way and whatever. Just stuff like little, go on there and see, but I don't see not one video for a tune-up on this, so figure out how to make a video. So let's get on into it. These two bolts to get to this plenum, this air intake system, but move this little bracket right here in order to get to these Torx head bolts right here. I'm using the AC Delco Iridium spark plugs, part number 41-115. It say pre-gapped. I went online and said I guess the pre-gap for these, and I checked them. It's supposed to be 0.43, but they all 0.44. So I mean, I got the little old school circle thing, check the spark plug gap, so it probably is 43. My thing, didn't use it so much, probably just over the 44. So whatever, fuck it. It'd be alright. So, let's see. Need to get this. Should I take them first? I think I'm gonna just I think this is like a 8mm. Should be an 8 or 7. I just grabbed both. Just took this thing off. Like the 8. 7. Get this off of here. Oh, that. Shit up. What we're doing. Too much. This is 7mm. Look like in order to move this, I don't know the exact name of this part. I know it got something to do with the air intake, but probably another other part of the plenum or something. this bolt, which looks like about a 10 millimeter. I have to remove that, and I should be able to lift this up off, so that way I can get to these Torx head bolts and lift this cover off. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Got a tray for your nuts and screws. I got one, I just don't feel like grabbing it. These two 10 millimeters too. That in there so you know. Put everything back. Oh, okay. Rod washer. Let's see. Torx head bolts should be like that one. These two Torx heads, these are two T30s. Let's cover 1, 2. T30. Half-inch socket. Gotta do some manual labor now. Two T30s. This should come right on up, right on out the way. Now it's holding it. Excuse my neighbors. I think they Basset Hound. No, not Basset Hound. Beagles. Gonna make a guest appearance in the video. Barking at a goddamn thing. Normally I have some little music playing, but you know they'll flag your stuff on here, all that copyright shit. So that's what I usually do when I'm working on something. Oh, gotta remove the oil. I thought it probably slipped over there. Yes, you don't. Just slip that off. Put your oil cap back on like that. Take your two bolts, just stick them here, sit this out all the way to the side, and boom. All the way. Bang. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's good too. So you don't want nothing falling in the cylinder hole, all this stuff. I might go get my little shop vac real quick and just vacuum up these little, see this little dust and dirt and stuff. You don't want none of that getting in the cylinder hole when you know what I'm saying, changing the plugs or doing the full, if it's time for the ignition coils and the plug. You don't want all that stuff in there. So, yeah, I think that's, dude, go grab this what's name, pause y'all for a minute. Hold on. Gotta be extra professional, you know what I'm saying? Alright, got a little dust buster. I'm gonna have to get the big shop vac with a little smaller one. See if this one got enough suction on it to pull this stuff up. Okay. Bam. Set that on out the way. Let's get back to it. Let's go a little zoom in a little bit for y'all. I know it kind of look a little far. Let's see. Okay, yeah, that should look better. Go there. Get y'all right in on the action. You feel me? Yeah, pretty straight to the point. 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. Ignition coil bolt. This should be about probably about an 8 or a 10. Oh, let's see. Yep, 10 millimeter for each one of these bolts. And good to have you a magnet. You know, you gotta have a magnet to pull out the what's name. You gotta have your 5/8 spark plug socket, extension, 3/8 drive extension, you know, and good to go. So, oh, magnet. I need to buy me another one. I got Linky Dinky. I don't know why I be so, whatever, buying stuff, just be using stuff you can't use no more. Definitely to do this, get another magnet. Well, need the bigger one, but hey, make it work. You know. Bad boy right there. Like I say, have your bolt tray. Set your bolts in. Always good. When using one of these, I would say just, you know, you can use like a regular ratchet, but just, you know, don't just try and hit it out with torque. You know, break it loose first, then, you know, get you a good thing. Once you get a little loose, then, you know, give it a little, you know, and it should be good to go. Don't take too much, just a little bit. Also good if you got magnetic sockets. Pull the bad boy on out with him. Fortunately, Unfortunately, mine don't. So, okay, gotta do a little more, a couple more times. We'll be on up out of there. That should be it right there. Bam. These don't look too whatever. She just got this car, so these AC Delcos in here too. No, these same other plugs that was already in here, so it got a little Matter of fact, when I'm sitting here looking, 126, 760. Let me see something. Just to see. It's gonna tell right here. Spark plug gap. Read the thing. Yep. Right at 44. I don't know if y'all can see that. Hold on. Might be too damn close trying to focus in on it, but yeah, that's what the pre-gap look like. It's at 45, but yeah. Well, that's all I need to see, so we good to go. I'm gonna just leave these, check them all, each individual ones. Let's say iridium spark plugs, the iridium. Better yet. Right in the cup, like a hole in one on a golf course. I wouldn't recommend dropping like that unless, boring in. Like I said, if you got the magnetic sockets, then you can go straight down and then go into tightening up and everything. And also too, okay, now if you're using this, hand do it down. Don't even try and torque it down with this just spinning this, because you don't want to mess the threads up on the inside of the cylinder or the threads on the spark plug. So just do it by hand. Do not go and try and torque it down. So get this over there like that. Might have to give it a little, matter of fact, I don't want to be no hypocrite. You can do it like this, tighten it down by hand like this. You want to do it, or use your 3/8 dry ratchet, the regular one, not the electric one. But I recommend doing it like this. I would have thought this would have been a little more smooth to ride it still being a ratchet, but I guess not. But that's cool. We're gonna make it work. All right, now we got enough. Well, what's name? You don't want to put too much torque on it. Just enough, I don't know the exact torque specs for the spark plug. I had to look that up, but ugga-dugga and a half should be enough. Yeah, about right there. That should be good. All right. Don't take a whole lot. Throw this old to the side. I said, just got this 96,000 miles on it. It was due for plugs from looking at the specification for the maintenance schedule. I say, okay, just use cars, especially not from the pre-certified dealer, from a AWD lot. So just be safe, better safe than sorry. Change everything, and you know, you good to go. Put fresh fluids in it, fresh tune, unless they tell you and show you they done did, you know, rest service record or anything. But if not, then just change your fluids, do your plugs, and or if it's time, depending on the mileage, do your ignition coils, just be on the safe side. Now, get this ignition coil back in, like so. Drop this 10mm bolt. Again, tighten them on down. Let's see, let's switch out the spark plug. Sockets. Throw this plug back in. Torque. I don't know the torque specs for this either, but you don't need to be nothing crazy. Just not even a full ugga dugga, just a bam, you good to go. Alright, we're moving to the second one, which I think they said what the firing order is 1, 3, whatever. I don't, the cylinder, I had to pull up the diagram and see whatever cylinder, but you doing tune up spark plug change and the firing order on that. You just boom, 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 which fucking every way you want to go. But yeah, so hit that shit. What was that? It's not 1, 3, 4, 2, or was it 1, 3, 2, 4? One of them. But yeah. So on to the next one. Spark plug socket back in. Break it loose. There we go. Or if you don't feel safe using it, okay, I just pat it. I don't just go full crank. I be thinking about them threads in the cylinder and on the spark. You can either go this route once you get it broken loose, or like I said, use this and whatever, but I'm just, I got experience out there. Use my rinky dinky magnet, pull on up, and there we go. And there we go, man. Y'all can see real good, but hopefully it ain't too far, but you get the idea. You get the goddamn idea. Set that right there. Check this out. Check this one out. Yep. Okay, so yeah, these preset. But always good, even if they do say the plugs preset, always check them. Check the specs for the gap spec for your plugs for the engine in your car, and check them anyway. I don't care if it do say pre-gap. It's been, even with my truck, it's all pre-gap. This is and B3 will be actually where they supposed to be, and 1 will be actually gapped. Always check the gap. Oh, excuse me. All right. Let's see. use a little magneto so far on me. Alright, like that. Take this, get a little, tighten it on down till it get tight, then get your 3/8 ratchet or whatever, this or whatever you got going on, and put that little torque on it, not too much, and wrap it on up. Bam. We in there, champ. Let's see. 10mm bolt back in. I could stop the video now because I'm pretty sure y'all pretty much get the gist of everything, but I'm putting it back together too and everything. I'm a detailed person, so that's how I like to look for information. I'm very detailed, so I'm gonna do that for y'all. That's the way I like to obtain info, especially hands-on information. You know, might be somebody's first time. I want to make sure they have the correct information. There's a lot of bad, incorrect information out here on the interwebs for sure. Gotta make sure you're putting out the right stuff. I don't know, jackass telling you the wrong shit. This should be, once this go down, because this, I think the max torque on this like 40, 45 foot-pounds. So once this get done, tighten down, I mean, that should be more than enough for them little 10mm bolts for that. So shouldn't have to do too much extra torquing down. Couple times just to get it, you know, and rinky dink. Oh, there it goes. Rinky dink magnet. Check the cap on this bad boy. Yep. Stay on point. Days on point. Oh, damn, I forgot to put that in. Set these out the way. Set them to the side. Whatever. It'll be alright. They say, you know, don't do that lower down in there, but I mean, the thing right there, it ain't gonna damage the top of the. It's going right in. It's not gonna push this, knock this down, knock the gap off. It'll be alright. Make sure you slip the socket once you go tighten it down. Just slip it in over smooth. Don't just jam this down in there and push it down. That's how you smash this in, just smash that down. Just being too over aggressive. Everybody got their bikes out and their mini bikes. Yeah, that's so good. It. That's all we need. There we go. Slap you back on. Hope this video helps somebody. Like I said, I ain't seen not one video on, which is surprising. Usually, I mean, 1.4, 2.5, or GMO, or really just in 4-cylinder. Just set up a pretty much straight. Almost all the same, but I just didn't see it for this particular car, so I say why not put a video out here, help some people out, see if it goes viral. And if it's a whole bunch of people out here with Buick Envisons. Good right there. Last to the Mohicans. It's the last of the Mohicans. Right here. It's good too, like before you do, especially if you do a oil change or even changing plugs. I let the car run for a minute, let it warm up about 10-15 minutes, so loosen up the oil and help easier to break these spark plugs break loose, opposed to a cold engine. Which I don't think breaking these spark plugs loose if the engine was cold on it still wouldn't be too bad. But it's just better just to let it warm. Get my rinky dink magnet. And bam. Bam. See what this boy looking like. Yep. Same hookup. Same hookup. Nothing but cup. Nothing but neck. Whatever cup. Nothing but cylinder. Put this over in here. Out the way. Say don't jam this down in there. Make sure it's seated on the spark plug before you tighten it back down. You don't want to push it, throw off the gap on the plug. The glove's kind of slippery. Probably because I just washed them. Got a bunch of brake fluid. I had to do a brake hose on my brother 200 limit, Chrysler 200 limit yesterday. That was a crazy job there. Okay. Nice little bit of hand torque. And we done. Drop that on in there, 10 millimeter. Got 10 socket on there. Start by hand if you want. Well, it's good to start stuff by hand. Catch the threads, grooves, whatnot. That is there. Well, that there is how you do the spark plugs on a 2017 Buick Envison all-wheel drive 2.5 liter naturally aspirated 9-turbo Ecotec engine. I think this is the L4 block. Yeah, I think it's the L4 block. But yep. That is how you do that. And let's see. Put everything back together now. Well, most of it. I gotta change this air box. Move this out the way. Gonna be on YouTube. I'm making a YouTube video. There ain't nobody got one for.
Oh, for this car.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing, but how the motor's set up for Fords and GMs and Dodges with the block like this. I just wanted to know where they had to move out the way, but I just looked and whatever.
This is the start.
No.
I gotta remember how I still ain't cut that thing off. You see, I forgot. I heard you do. I don't trust round that.
Cut off what?
That auto when you
You
stop.
gotta put it in L and shift up the switch. Shift up to 6 with the button thing. Shift it up to 6. That bypass it. You gotta do it every time. They don't preset like that. It just you gotta.
So you gotta keep doing it. I used to have other cars got a button and just turn it off. I wonder why this one don't.
Engineers is idiots. Out the way. Put these two T30 hex bolts back in, cover. Got to use the 1/4 inch. Grind it on down. got my other impact with the little extension and just drove it down, but this way works too. A little bit more time consuming, but be alright. Be alright. Up 210mm bolts, T30, 230, Torx head bolt. Take that cover off. Here. Oh, that's. Oh, yeah. Okay. Right there. Like that. Bam. Good to go. And depending on what else you're doing, like I say, I think this is a 7mm to loosen these, clamp, put that back on. And while I got it on, I should just go ahead and switch it in. Yeah, I'm gonna just put this air filter in and show y'all the air filter too while it's already off or whatnot. Okay, why not? So I got 4 bolts over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Get the air box off. I think this way. No, this is 7. Yep. 7mm for the air box. Screws. Switch that up. My bad, y'all. Got the damn. out the way. Here's our air. We got, I'm about to get this back in again, clean out the box. Shop that, but it's cool. Don't make it work, babe. Don't make it work, big babe. Notice box, it's a little mark, this little knob right here, little whatever. So when you place your new filter back in, line it up. So once you put the cover back on top, it won't be misaligned. So this little orange, what's the name? Line that up in the box, in the air filter box, and good to go. This ain't no OEM air filter. I mean, I try as much as possible all OEM stuff on as much as possible, but some air filter, like we get a good deal on whatever. As long as I guess it ain't got no bad reviews or nothing, but I mean, damn air filter, so whatever. Shit. But stuff like oil filters and stuff like that, and definitely want to go for OEM. It's good aftermarket names for parts stuff, but always good to go OEM. Out of here. Out on the Harley. Nice day, Memorial Day. Here in Detroit, the 313 Motor City. See how that line up. Make sure that little notch go in right there. So once you put the cover back on, line that up. Back on up. Yep. Tighten the bolt back down. Should be enough. I seriously doubt if those both have torque space. That'd be crazy to do like wow, really. But I wouldn't be surprised, especially with these damn newer cars. I wouldn't be surprised one bit. Okay, when you slip this back on, make sure little notches, just like how I said with the air filter. Putting this back on, notches so it'll go on flush and even. So that way you don't have no air leaks or nothing when the car got the car running. Good to go. Let's match that up. I say make sure everything flush and even. And good to go. Tighten these down. Oh no, that's the right one. on to the oil change. So see you on the next video. Be right back.